What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Unboxing. This is your host, Moustapha.
This is Jose.
Let's go. All right, so we got the champ. First of all, he just came back from the Golden Gloves, and
Yes.
Jose was there.
Yes.
Do you wanna introduce him really quick? And
Yeah, this is Jemo. So for Jemo, I met him probably like 6 months ago to like a year.
Yeah,
It's somewhere in between there.
Yeah.
I met you then, and I just started seeing you in the gym, and then I remember, bro, like you would always want to like get into the ring. You would always want to get in the ring. Always want to get in the ring. And if you didn't get in the ring, like you would always look for people to work with. And most people usually don't work like that. They're not willing to like train with or like spar or like really just work with anybody because they're afraid people will hit them or
they take time.
yeah, they take time easing into it. And even people like that already been doing this for a long time or that are elite, they don't do that. They don't just like spar anytime, you know. But,
Yes.
like for me, the way I train, the way that I learn is by sparring, is by being in the fire at all times.
Yes.
You know. And then, bro, since 6 months to 8 months ago, I would look here and there would always be Jemo waiting for me, bro.
Yes.
Jemo would always be waiting for me, bro. He would always be waiting for me to spar me.
Yes.
And bro, ever since then, I was like, okay, bro, come on, let's go. So we started doing it all the time. Like me and Murad and I, like we did this for like 3 years, like 2-3 years, every single day. We have a reputation of like going to the back and just working,
Going at it.
Yeah, just going at it. I mean, we don't hurt ourselves, you know.
Yes.
We don't hit ourselves like hard to the point where we're getting concussions every day.
So you were at the Golden Gloves today.
Yes.
In Cincinnati.
Yep.
And do you wanna introduce yourself? Tell us who you are and tell us like how long you've been boxing for. Like I know that Jose just introduced you, but like would love to hear your perspective as well.
Yeah. So my name's Chris Jemo. Everyone calls me Jemo. I have a funny story on how I got into boxing. So before I started boxing, I used to be a huge gamer. I loved playing video games, and it was like what I did all the time. And I got an Oculus Rift one day, and I got this game called Thrill of the Fight, which is like a VR boxing game. And I fell in love with it. Like I beat the whole game. I like maxed everything out. And then I was like, man, like that was a lot of fun. Like I wanna give this like a shot. So I actually started like I bought like the membership at DMC.
Yes.
And I didn't go to it for 4 months.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I didn't go for 4 months because I was so
Really?
nervous.
Wow.
Yeah, but like I remember the first day I went in there, it was like Jonathan. He was in there, and like immediately when I started, he was like, "Oh," he's like, "You kind of know what you're doing a little bit." And I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "That's crazy." Like all I did was play the video game. And then I started seeing you guys there, and bro, I just remember like seeing you in the ring, and I'm like, bro, like I want to get there. Like I want to get there, bro. Like all those belts on the wall, bro.
Yeah.
It was just so inspirational. Like I was like, I want to go up in the ring and like I want to test. Like I want to get in the ring and come out better than I did when I walked in the gym.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I would always see you out or Drew,
Yeah.
Murad, bro. I love working with Murad too, bro. But yeah, no, I love getting better every day. You know?
Yes.
Just pushing myself to beyond the limit, and you guys all do that. Everyone at the gym.
Yeah.
So
That's amazing. Now you have your own.
I know, bro.
Now you have your own. That's amazing, bro. Congratulations.
Thank
So
you.
walk us through it. You just got it today.
Yeah.
You won it today.
Yeah. I walked in there not even knowing that I was fighting for a belt.
Yeah.
Like I thought I was just gonna get another medal, and I was a little worried when I first saw it. I was like, oh man, like
You get nervous.
Yeah.
You feel it right here.
yes, I was like, oh, like the belt's on the line. Like, oh, I want it so bad. And then I was talking to Coach Jonathan,
Yes.
and he's like, bro, it's just material. He's
It
like,
is.
it doesn't matter. Like, he's like the award at the end of the day is going back with no injuries, and having your family with you, the DMC family with you,
Sure.
and it changed my whole perspective of the fight. I got a lot more calm, and
Yeah.
I was more excited then to get in the ring than nervous.
So what's your record now?
So my record's 6-0 right now.
Let's go. 6 wins.
Yep,
That's
6
amazing.
wins.
Was
Yeah.
this a decision or stoppage?
This was the decision.
Decision.
Yeah. Bro, my past 4 fights were decision.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
So how did you feel this fight compared to the other fights?
I definitely felt more ready, for sure.
Yeah.
I felt very, very ready. And I think it's funny. I think the drill that helped me the most was the one that me and you did.
Yeah.
Where
When coach put us in the ring.
when coach put us in the ring and we were working on the ropes, and you were like, bro, you got to figure out a way to slip that right hand. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. And we how many rounds did we go from?
We went a lot of rounds. It's just that we were working in this drill that coach put us. Coach said like, okay, you gotta help him out with this punch, and you gotta help him out with this punch. 2 specific punches.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have to try to find a way to land those punches. And once I figured out, and I was able to land them and find my angle to land those, we had to figure out the way to fix that problem right away.
Okay.
So that's what we did for like an hour, just trying to fix that one problem of how to, like, if I put myself in that position, I should not be able to even shoot by then. Like, you should be out, or you should be shooting, or you should be like grappling me or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have to find the problem.
Yeah, and it helped with this fight. Like, I was able to see the right hand.
Yes.
So much easier. Like, especially when I was up against the ropes.
Yeah.
Which is what we were doing. Like, I was like, here comes the right hand. Like,
Yeah.
get ready. Like, step to the left, roll underneath.
Yeah,
So,
you did great.
yeah.
Yeah, you did great. Yeah, like right before your fight started, I figured out you were gonna fight that one guy because he had his headgear on too,
Mm-hmm.
and they were just drilling that right hand. They were drilling that right hand. They were literally just drilling that right hand.
Yeah.
They were like, and I told Coach Jonathan, I was like, hey, they're literally drilling that right hand. He was like, oh, he's like, I'm not worried. He's good.
He knows how to get out of it.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it takes repetition.
Yeah, it really does.
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Drew.
yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Bro, Drew is the master.
He is.
Of repetition. He sits in front of the bag and does the same movements until he perfects it to the point where he wants it. It might not be to the point of what other people want it to be, but it's exactly where he feels comfortable, like landing that one shot.
Yes.
Doing the damage that he wants it to be.
Yes.
done,
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
It's repetition, bro.
That's very true.
Yeah, boxing is beautiful.
It is.
It is.
It is.
And today, like watching all these fights, like all the kids fight, and like even people, I really mostly only really care about like our fighters.
Yes.
And I'm really just watching for them.
Obviously, it's our family.
Yeah.
But in between there's fights, and I was watching a couple of them, and bro,
How many rings were there?
just one.
Just one. Just the one.
Just one main.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a cool place because it's smack in the middle, and there's so many people, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a great
It
atmosphere.
was.
Man, I wanted to be on this card.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he couldn't find me a matchup. Yeah.
He found mine like I think 2 days ago.
Okay, wow.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
amazing.
Yeah, he couldn't find me one, and then I got matched.
Yeah.
And then it was the guy that Bacon fought.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
today.
really?
Yeah, they matched me with him, and I'm like, so who's fighting this guy? And he's
Yes.
like, oh, it's probably gonna be Bacon. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I was like, well, like I'll go there, support my team, get in the corner, and then
Yes.
I think it was like late Thursday. He was
Yeah.
like,
And
"Someone's
Bacon-
your fight.
Bacon took care of business too.
Oh, bro.
Bacon.
Let's go. Shout out Bacon.
Yeah, he won by unanimous.
Everybody
Yes.
really, bro. Everybody in there.
Yeah,
Everybody took care of business.
Yeah.
Yes.
they did.
Like we said, like Jemo said earlier, the reward of this game is going home, and going home not injured, and
Yes,
going home
it
and
is.
seeing your family and eating,
Yeah.
supper, dinner with them, and that's the
Yeah.
reward of this, bro. This
Yes.
everything else, bro, doesn't
Mhm.
really matter.
Yes.
You start to appreciate the little things
Yes.
when you start boxing. Like
Yes.
I remember, like before I started, I was such a hothead. Like I was such a hothead. I'd get very down on myself a lot, and especially when I didn't perform the way I wanted to. And then after boxing, like I realized, like, bro, like you gotta appreciate like the things, you know. It's a blessing I'm even able to do this. Like a lot of people can't box, you know. They might have some injuries or you know
Yeah.
anything, and it's just a blessing, you know, being able to fight and go, you know, go home, eat, and spend time with your family. It's a true blessing.
It really is.
Yeah.
And how's your making weight journey? Is it the rough? Is it easy?
Yeah, it's been hit or miss. My first fight, I was very over prepared. Like I was
Yes.
like, oh yeah, like I gotta hit weight now, and I hit weight like I think a month before my fight even happened.
Ready.
Wow.
Yeah,
Ready.
and I was like, I wanna be ready. And then these past the past couple of fights, it's been like a week before, but
Did the first win got you hungrier for more?
yeah, for sure. It Jonathan kind of says it the best. He's like, it's like getting a tattoo.
Yes.
You know, like you get one
Yes.
and you just want to go and do another one.
It's
and
very
another
true.
one, Another one. Like every time I fight, I'm like, all right, like you know, I'm done after this. Like I want to take a break.
Yes.
Like that was like how I was like before this fight, and then now I'm like,
Yes.
I just want to go.
Yes. So right now, 6-0. So you're a novice considered until 10, correct?
Yes.
And then after 10, then the only thing that changes is they add 1 minute to each round,
Yeah.
correct?
Mhm.
Yes.
Do you like that it's 2 minutes, or is it more intense?
I hate it.
Tell me why.
Because I know I can go longer.
Okay.
Like I don't like when the round ends and I know like I got more in me.
Yes.
Like I got more in me. And that's usually how the first round goes for me is like I didn't give my all that round.
Yes.
And then the second and third round is like when I turn it up and
You
I'm
go
like,
hard.
yeah, and I'm
Yes.
like I'm going into the end here.
Yes.
I'm going to the end.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Because you know the energy that you have. So I wanted to ask you about cardio as well.
Mhm.
Do you run? Do you?
Yeah. So I try to run 4 times a week.
Yes.
So during the weekdays, I try to do like more like sprints.
Yes.
So I'll run like maybe like 3 miles
Yes.
and do intermediate like sprints.
Yes.
And then on the weekends, I try to do 8 miles.
Let's
on
go.
Saturday and Sunday.
Let's go. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes complete sense how he fights in the
Yeah.
ring.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go, man.
Yeah, you're able to push it in times whenever, like, if it almost seems like there should be no more energy in between. Neither you or him should have any more energy, but
Mhm.
you're still able to push that extra,
Yeah.
that little bit extra, bro, that you need.
Yeah.
You do that every time.
Yeah.
So have you always been athletic? Have you always been into this?
So I used to not be athletic. Like
Okay.
at all. I played basketball
Yes.
and I'm very short. I'm like 5'8".
Yeah.
So
that's not short. That's
Well,
not short. Five is.
I hit a little bit of a growth spurt like maybe like 2-3 years ago.
Yes.
But like I've always been the shortest person on the team.
Yes.
I played football,
Yes.
rode the bench every year until my senior year where I really wanted to play varsity. Like
Yes.
I really wanted to. So I was like, I went into my coach. I'm like, what do I got to do to play varsity? And he's like, if you gain 50 pounds, you know, I'll let you play. I'll let you play nose tackle. So I was like, all right. So I was just eating,
Wow.
lifting, and I ended up starting my varsity year.
Really?
Yeah, and I rode the bench freshman all the way to junior year.
What a man.
Never touched the field once.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you learn like
Yeah.
hard work then.
Yes.
You
yes.
learn the yeah, bro, because
Dedication.
Yeah, dedication.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what soccer was for me too.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I learned that, like, if as long repetition, right?
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
repetition. If I sit there with the ball and just do it all over again,
Mhm.
You're gonna
I'll
master it.
eventually master it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. It's truly a gift. being
It
able to
is.
box.
So where do you see your boxing career in general? Like where do you find yourself? And I know it's a difficult question.
Yeah.
I really know.
Bro, I honestly like I don't know.
Yeah.
For me it's like I look forward not even to the next fight but to the next training. Like for me it's like
That's us.
it's like I want to like I'm only looking forward to training tomorrow. Like
Yeah.
what do I got to do to get better at training tomorrow? It's not always about fights for me. It used to be like when I got my first 2 fights, it was just like
What's the next one?
Yes, I was like
Yeah.
next fight. But now it's like I understand the appreciation of the training and the preparation it takes to be able to fight.
Yes. So what kind of sports did you used to watch, or do you watch? Do you follow any other sports?
Yeah, I watch football.
Okay.
I'm a Steelers fan.
Okay. Pittsburgh?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Pittsburgh. I used to watch NBA a little bit, not anymore. But I'm a huge fight fan now.
Okay.
obviously.
Yeah,
I'm
obviously.
I'm a huge fight fan. I can't wait for the Canelo weekend. Was it Cinco de Mayo weekend,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, it is.
Where they have what's the Japanese Japanese boxer's name?
Uh,
Ngannou.
Yeah, Ngannou.
Yeah, Ngannou.
No, wait, Ngannou?
Anyway.
No,
Inoue, yes,
Ngannou is
Inoue.
the African one.
Yeah. In a way.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
crazy.
bro, that would be nuts. That'd be nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Inoue's fighting Sunday.
Yeah.
Canelo's fighting Saturday, and then Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney.
Oh, yeah.
They're not-
That's a cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool.
But Ryan Garcia, who's he fighting?
He's fighting.
Raleigh. He's fighting Raleigh on
Raleigh.
Friday. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
That's
They're
cool.
super cars.
Yeah,
bro.
That's
Cannot
cool.
wait.
Yeah.
That's gonna be such a fun weekend.
Yeah.
That's
And Cinco de Mayo weekend too, bro.
Yes, let's go.
Yes.
We usually watch fights together here.
Yeah.
You're absolutely more welcome
thank
to
you, bro.
join
Absolutely.
us. Bro. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'll be here, bro.
Let's go, bro.
I love.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing to do. Is just sitting down with the boys and just watching some fights.
It's the best.
Yes.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Sometimes we
Yeah.
end up sparring over here.
Every time.
Yeah.
Sometimes every time.
Yeah, but we always got to get the sparring.
Isn't it? It's fun.
Every time.
Boxing or MMA?
Oh, boxing.
Boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a. I used to like really not like MMA because of the wrestling, but
Yeah.
I've learned to appreciate the
Yeah,
wrestling
yeah.
because like I've learned like I understand like what he's trying to do now and stuff.
Yes.
I started watching MMA because of Habib.
Mhm.
So I started watching it because of wrestling.
Let's
you know?
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so I appreciate that part. But
Yeah.
for me, it's boxing too.
Yeah. And like everyone always says, they're like, "Oh, it's so boring. Like 12 rounds, and they're usually just." I'm like, you just don't understand.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
It's a chess
It's-
match.
it's
beautiful.
chess,
Like,
it's
you're li-
centimeters.
Yes,
It
like
is.
you're literally watching. I'm like, you seeing him like, oh, like
Like
I'm
the
getting hit
tank,
with
the
the
tank
check hook.
roach fight.
yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was
One of the
really
best
fun.
fights of the century, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Incredible
Yeah,
fight.
one of the best fights that I've seen
Yes.
in a very
Yeah.
long time.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
It was a good fight. Who do you think won?
I think Roach did.
Yeah.
And
so
it
good.
was crazy that they didn't call that knockdown, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
The knee.
yeah. Oh yeah, when he took the knee.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
They should have.
Because he got something in his eyes.
Yeah, he said. What did he say? He said like the gel that he used to like
Yes.
slick his hair back. It started dripping in his eyes.
But that's crazy. I mean, you take a knee
Yeah.
and then you go and then you come back. Like, what?
yeah,
Yeah, it was weird.
Yes.
It was weird.
Yes, it
It was
was.
so weird.
Quick, too.
yeah,
Yeah.
It was.
As if they understood to, like, give him the towel. Like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
That was quick.
Yeah, that was crazy too. Like in the middle of the fight, like he's just leaning over the ring. And
It's weird.
in his face. I'm like, bro,
It's
how,
weird.
how is it like
That's
this?
not allowed. That's
Yeah.
not allowed.
Roach should have kept going.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Roach was surprised, too.
Yeah.
It's like he took a knee. You know?
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
everybody was surprised. I was surprised. Everyone was surprised.
Yes.
rematch. They're definitely gonna rematch, and
Yeah.
it's that's gonna break some pay per view.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, maybe, bro. It's just like he has to like to do that type of performance again. It's gonna be special, bro.
Mhm.
This is when we know if Roach is good or not.
That's true.
Because he has to replicate that
That's true.
performance, bro.
Also,
they're old sparring buddies too, right?
Yes, they are.
Are they?
Yeah, or they like fought in the amateurs a lot.
Some of them.
So there was always been a rival there too.
yes.
Yeah.
Also, do you think there's going to be a third Better BF and Bivol? Yeah.
I think there has to be. Right?
There has to be, right?
There
Yeah.
has to be.
That's why they did this, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the other fight, V-Ball had won it.
Yeah.
You know, this one looked like Better
BF won it, and now it's the
was
third.
So weird.
It is.
What?
That's true. Everyone was surprised.
Yeah.
That's what they want. They want to do that third fight, bro.
Turkey Al Sheikh. It's all about money.
Yeah.
It's all about-
It is. It's a money game.
Dana White.
Oh, the league, the new league. Did you hear about this?
No.
Oh, bro. So they just signed Turkey Al Sheikh and Dana White. That they're gonna start like similar to UFC, but for boxing.
Oh.
Yeah. So a new league, boxing league.
Yo, that's gonna be.
Yeah.
sick.
When did that happen? Last week.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it was a big announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're excited about that to see what's going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be sick.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
excited because I think it's gonna bring more like eyes to
To the boxing world.
boxing.
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
Because
Yes.
the thing with boxing right now is like the top guys are the only ones who make money.
Yes.
Anybody else, there's like you don't make
Yeah.
nothing, bro.
And an amateur is just so that you can get your record.
Yeah.
That's about it, really.
Yeah.
To make it to pros.
and I feel like the top guys like cherry pick too.
Yes.
Like they like
If they're marketable or not.
yeah,
That's,
like
yeah.
that's the one thing I do like about the UFC a little bit better than boxing is like I think Dana White does a really good job like seeing like, oh, this guy's making some noise right now, like let's give him a big fight.
Yeah.
Social media.
Yeah,
It is so.
Social media. What we're doing right now, everything that we're making, content, everything, this is what makes eyes drawn to you, and then you become an asset, and then people will have eyes on you, and that's what the money is. And yeah. Thank you guys for watching.
Like, share,
yeah,
subscribe.
absolutely.
But that's what it is. I mean, we like I love personally. I love boxing. I never wanted to love boxing. I always was. Remember,
You're a hater.
I
man.
hated boxing, bro.
You're a hater.
Because I didn't want to do it, but I knew I was good at it. I knew I was good at it. I knew I would like, because I see myself doing things and I don't see other fighters do, and I'm like, oh wow, this is crazy.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, like, bro, like, whenever me and you do some sparring, I'm like, you're like, I'll be fighting you, and then you switch stances on me. I'm like, bro, what is he doing?
Yeah,
I'm like, dude, like, I can't figure you out. Like,
Yes.
it's kind of like how Jonathan is. Like, Jonathan
Yes.
can sometimes like just do stuff, and I'm like
Yes.
getting worried, and then I'm like, all right, let me try this, and then I
Yes.
get hit with something I didn't even know that
Yeah.
I had a,
that existed.
that I could get hit with. Like,
Wait, what?
I'll be coming at you, and you somehow hit me with an uppercut. I'm like, I already slipped that in there, man.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why I love it. I love it, and you guys make me better.
Yeah.
That's what the whole thing is. Like,
I think that's why we all love it, right?
yes,
Yeah, we all see something that we do different.
Yes.
that
Yes.
People don't.
100%.
So we all see the openings that other people don't, and we are able to exploit them in different ways.
Yes. Yes.
It's so beautiful.
It is. It really is. It is. And it's so we always talk about this how it's like a melting pot at the gym. Everyone from everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that too. Like I love like the culture in there. Like everyone
Yes.
from different cultures. It's super cool, and like learning about them too.
It is.
Like it's really fascinating.
And we all connect because of boxing, and then slowly you start seeing like there's a lot of things in common with everyone in there, and we're not all so different. We're all very similar.
Yeah.
And it's really nice. It's really nice to see, and the vibes are always good.
Yes.
Especially when we start, everyone's like a bit like not tired, but like
Yeah.
we're locked in.
Mhm.
We're locked in, and then by the end, bro, everyone's laughing and like we're like super drenched with sweat. It's the best feeling.
Yeah.
The best feeling. It truly is. Jimo, I wanted to ask you: are you from Ohio?
No, I'm not. So I was born in Vermont.
Okay.
Uh,
Vermont is beautiful, man.
Yeah.
One of my favorite states.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Vermont. Yeah.
The white chocolate there was crazy.
It is crazy.
It's
It
so
is.
good. But my family's moved 5 times.
Okay.
So I have an older sister. She was born in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
That's where my
Where in Pennsylvania?
It's in the Philly area. I'm not too
Okay,
sure.
okay.
Maybe Allentown.
Oh, I used to live there.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
where my mom's from Bethlehem.
Bro, I lived in Bethlehem.
Really?
It's like next door.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
she lived there.
Yes.
That place is so beautiful.
It is. It's. I think like they called it Christmas City,
Yes.
like of America. Or
Yeah.
something. The Christmas there is gorgeous.
Dude, yes, the
It is.
lights there. And then they got the light on top of the mountain.
Yes.
Too? Yeah,
Yes.
so
I
beautiful.
love it there. I love it. Yeah, I love it so much. I lived there for 3.5 years.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
worked.
that's so cool.
I worked in Coopersburg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact: The Rock's from there too.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I actually knew that because they used to talk about
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
my-
He's from Allentown.
Yeah.
Yes,
my
yes,
mom,
yes.
My mom's high school that she went to was The Rock's high school was their rival. That
That's-
was their rival high school.
that's
She-
crazy.
She saw him play high school football.
That's crazy.
cool.
Also, like
Awesome.
when I came here, they told me also like someone went with someone I know. Who was it? George Clooney.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He went to high school in Mason or something.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
George Clooney.
George Clooney. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. And now he's married to one of us, Lebanese.
Hey,
Yes,
Dave Chappelle's from here too.
he is.
Yeah.
Oh,
He is. Yellow Springs,
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think Fair.
Fairborn.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I think
okay.
so.
Like
or
he was
Kettering.
born-
No, Kettering.
He
Kettering.
was born
Yeah.
there. Like he was born there.
Yeah, in Kettering.
That's
Oh, wow.
wild.
So is Cat Williams. He's from Dane.
What?
Really?
Yeah, Cat Williams. from
What's
Dane,
going
bro.
on?
Yeah.
Everyone's from here, and the Paul brothers, they're from Ohio too,
Yeah.
right? That's wild. That's crazy. I never personally, I never thought I would end up in Ohio. But real quick, how did you end up in Ohio? Is it because of your parents?
Yeah, so the place I lived at before I moved here was Chicago.
Okay.
That's how I became like an NBA fan because I was a huge Bulls fan where
Yes.
Derrick Rose played from. But then I moved here because my dad got a new job, and yeah, it was a bit of a weird transition because
Yeah.
I was in 7th grade when I moved here,
Okay.
so it was really weird. I was on my last year in middle school
Yeah.
and stuff, and I was super nervous going in like 1 year in middle school and then going to high school. But
It's tough.
yeah, it worked
Yes.
out though. It worked
Yeah,
out.
it did.
Yeah, I'm very blessed I moved here. I wouldn't be here.
Yes.
It
Now
would be-
now you got your belt.
I know, bro. I wouldn't have a belt, bro.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, that being said, we've reached almost the 30-minute mark.
That was quick.
That was
Yeah,
quick.
That was.
And
fun.
so part one,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Part one.
Yeah.
This is the first time, definitely not the last time. But I love having like family members here. Like I love having Jemo here. I love it. Tomorrow we're having bacon as well.
Bacon.
Yes.
That's gonna be awesome.
It is. It is really.
so cool.
Also, real quick, watching your journey with him,
Mhm.
like for us, just watching you guys and seeing you both are going at it, like
Yeah.
makes us so happy, bro.
Yeah,
Like it really does, and it inspires us.
yeah,
It really does. It
Yeah.
inspires a lot of people around you.
Yeah,
And it's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful to see.
yeah, yeah. Every time I see, I mean, honestly, like any of you guys fight, it pushes me so much more.
Yes.
Like it just pushes me. I'm like, man, like he's putting it all out in the ring right now. Like I want to reciprocate that. I want to do the same.
Yes.
So
I asked him a question today because I called. I had to know what's going on.
yeah,
I called him a couple of times, and I asked him a question. I asked him, like, watching the guys, did it make you want to go back in the ring and go at it? He's like, absolutely.
Oh, man.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
Jose's he's been wanting to give it.
he has been. He has been. Well,
Itching.
it is. It's okay. You're gonna kill that edge, bro. It's just left and right.
My knuckles are becoming too soft.
They are. They are left and right.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. I loved having the champ here. I love his new green belt. Hopefully, that we're gonna see a lot of belts over here. But thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching. This is Moustapha.
This is Jose.
Let's go.
Let's go.